The Alabama State Hornets took care of the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats in the fourth quarter. So in case you didn't believe me, there it is. We scored 35 points in one quarter, and we wiped away the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. They did get that one touchdown, though, by Adam McCray. That was a great option run, by the way. But in the end, we're now 6-0. We're standing on a 12-game winning streak, and we're looking to keep it moving. But let's go up to Dover, Delaware. We got a rivalry game going on up there today. That's right. We got the Morgan State Bears in town to take on the Delaware State Hornets. That's right, they're called the Hornets too. Now, Delaware State is actually having a good season so far. They're sitting at 4-1. Last week, they suffered their first loss of the season. The Bears of Morgan State coming to this game at 2-3. Last week, they had a win. So here we go, up there in Dover, Delaware. Hornets versus Bears. Let's get it. There goes Wilcox. Blake Wilcox throwing a pick straight to Adam Smith of Morgan State. Already the first mistake of the game. So this game was pretty gritty. Both defenses were beasting all day. There goes another sack right there on their quarterback, Eric Hubbard. That was a big play there by the Hornets. So here goes the Morgan State running back, Sean Robinson. A nice run there inside the red zone. And now the Bears are looking to score. It's a 3rd-and-3 situation. There goes the end around to the wide receiver, Ashton Smith, and he goes into the end zone for a Morgan State Bear touchdown. The Morgan State Bears strike first. They're up 7-0. So now here goes Blake Wilcox, the quarterback for the Hornets of Delaware State. He throws it off his back foot. It's caught by Tyler Noah. What a catch. Out there looking like T.O. from way back in the day. And he goes in for a touchdown for the Delaware State Hornets. The game's tied at 7. Delaware State's back on offense. And that pass is caught once again by Tyler Noah. That would lead to this 27-yard field goal. That was good by the kicker. And now the Delaware State Hornets have the lead. But now here come the Morgan State Bears. They're looking to do something on offense. And then there goes Hubbard getting sacked. That looks like Heath. That's right. Lee Heath, the right outside linebacker, with the sack on that play. This time Eric Hubbard is looking deep, and that pass is batted away. Delaware State will get the ball back, but their offense will lead them down the field to a point where a field goal was reachable. So there goes a 44-yard field goal right there for the Delaware State Hornets. The lead is now 13-7. And now the Morgan State Bears are looking to win the game on the last drive. So here goes Eric Hubbard getting sacked. Yikes. That's a big sack right there. That looks like Preston Martin, number 9. Yes, it was. And the game would end just like that. The Delaware State Hornets have bragging rights for 365 days over the Morgan State Bear fans. That was a gritty game. Both offenses did nothing, but the defenses were beasting. So now we got to go back down to the Tallahassee, Florida. We got a big SWAT matchup going on down there. That's right. The Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils, 2-0 in conference play, 3-2 on the season, have to win this game to stay in the hunt to win the SWAC East. In their way are the Florida A&M Rattlers. The Florida A&M Rattlers are having an up and down season, not what they were expecting with the players they had returning this season. As they come out on the field, they're looking to ruin the season for the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils, giving them their first loss in conference play. Peter Blaylock is looking to have a big game today, whether it be in the air or on the ground. This is a team that loves to run the option, and they are very good at it so far this season. They have surprised a lot of people. So here's a 2nd-and-8 situation for the Delta Devils, and there goes Blaylock looking deep, and that's caught. That's Adam Red. Touchdown, Mississippi Valley State. Out there looking like Jerry Rice from way back in the day, minus the jersey number. So then here goes Marcus Jones, and that's picked off. That pass is intercepted by Ryan Kilpatrick, and the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils are going back the other way. A 3rd-and-8 situation. Play out with a play fake. He got sacked. That sack was by Marvin Johnson. His first sack of the game. Number 51 is excited, and now the Delta Devils are forced to punt, and now the Rattlers are back on offense. So here goes Marcus Jones. A.J. Thompson ain't going nowhere. There goes that impact player at linebacker, Jeff McIntosh. He's been beasting this year, Marcus Jones. This time he has more cushion, but that's picked off. Jeff McIntosh comes through again. 1 second, 2 interceptions already for this Delta Devil defense. Wow. Peter Blaylock, the toss play, the Joe Randall. He goes into the end zone with ease. Well, take that back. He had to battle his way in there. Nevertheless, it's a Delta Devil touchdown. Rattlers looking to respond. There goes a toss play to Eric Robinson. Look at this run as he hurdles a man and goes into the end zone for a Florida A&M touchdown. What a run there. I have no idea why they didn't give A.J. Thompson the ball, but they got their running back there. Well, take that back. Wide receiver Eric Robinson, and he goes in for a touchdown. But look at Joe Renner with the response. Look at the stiff arm and look at the broken tackles. This man has been a beast this season. They're going back to Randall again. Look at him break that tackle, rumbling and bumbling and stumbling, and he gets near midfield. What a run right there by Joe Randall. A 2nd and 10 situation near midfield. Another handoff to Joe Randall. He's breaking tackles and getting near that first down marker. They didn't get the first down though. Surprisingly, they punt the ball. And now here goes Marcus Jones and he gets picked off again. This time it's Terry Martin going back for a pick 6. Touchdown Mississippi Valley State. What a play by Terry Martin. And now it's 21-7. Now it's a 4th and 2 situation. Marcus Jones went out there to pass and is picked off again. Jeff McIntosh with his 2nd pick of the day in this game. He now has his first 2 interceptions of his career. And now here goes Joe Randall going up the right side. John Randall making a man miss. Past the 20 and inside the 15. What a run by Joe Randall. He has 126 yards in this game so far. So now 1st and 10. They're in the red zone. Power option. A pitch. A late pitch to Joe Randall and he gets tackled out of bounds. 2nd and 3 situation for the Delta Devils. There goes the handoff to the fullback. He gets the first down. It's 1st and goal for the Delta Devils. Jerry Rice would be very, very proud right now. 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line. Joe Randall trying to break a tackle. He does and gets into the end zone for another touchdown. Mississippi Valley State got the FAMU fans leaving early now. What a disappointing scene it is for the Rattler fans. And that pass is intercepted. Marcus Jones does it again. He throws another pick. That looked like Antoine McDougal that time. And more Rattler fans are leaving. So now here goes the final points of the game by the kicker. For Mississippi Valley State, the kick is up and the kick is good. And just like that, the Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils show that they are for real. They go down to Tallahassee and they roll over the Rattlers 31-7. They improved to 4-2 on the season, 3-0 in conference play. The Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils are now growing closer to controlling their own destination and the SWAC East. So let's take a look at the rest of the scores and the results. Alabama A&M came up short versus the Prairie View A&M Panthers, losing 45-38 in overtime. Yikes. Alcorn State beat Arkansas Pine Bluff. Texas Southern beat Grambling State, not by much. You saw Mississippi Valley State beat up on Florida A&M 31-7 down there in Tallahassee and Fort Bragg Memorial Stadium. The Southern Jaguars, they got mollywopped by the Jackson State Tigers. Jackson State wins their first game of the season. I forgot how much those two schools hate each other. Delaware State beat Morgan State. We're at the MEAC right now. Hornets got bragging rights over the Bears. South Carolina State beat North Carolina A&T in what I believe is called the Bulldog Classic. I forgot. It's called Carolina's Classic in this game, though. Tennessee State is just having an awful year. Norfolk State straight mollywopped them 45-24, and then the Howard Bison beat the Hampton Pirates for the Battle of the Real HU, 24-14. Now on to some recruiting news. Anthony Thomas, we're going to have to cut ties with this cat eventually. Yeah, it looks like the Michigan Wolverines and the Penn State Nittany Lions are the favorites to get him. We have no chance right now. Sheldon Green, we're looking to beat USC for him right now. We're going to keep the points up on him. I don't even care at this point that he has poor discipline. We got enough discipline points. Henry Ortiz, we're on top of his list now. If we can beat our LSU and keep this up, we're in the driver's seat to get him. Like I said, I'm going to change the way I utilize the tight ends if I get them. Tony Swan, this is one of the players I had to sacrifice. Yeah, he has 4.31 speed, but we can't have too many players with poor discipline on this team anymore. Joe McCowan is ready to make his official visit. And what better game than the Magic City Classic? That's right. So from this point on, since we only got 2 home games left in the season, everybody that's ready to make an official visit, we're going to set them up to come to the Magic City Classic game. Brad Jones, another one that we're probably going to have to cut ties with. Well, we already did, but we keep going down his list. He has poor discipline, and he's one of the ones that we just had to sacrifice, just so we can keep the NCAA interest meter down. Josh Jones, though, we're in good shape to get him too. The cornerback from Pearl, Mississippi, looks like he's as good as ours. We're just battling the LSU Tigers. Finally, we got Daniel Hayes, a middle linebacker that we really need, and this will add more depth to the linebacker spot. So he's ready to make his official visit. He's going to come see us play the A&M Bulldogs for the Magic City Classic. That's going to be a big game when we play them in 2 weeks. So let's look at the BCS polls. They look like this. We're still in second place, right behind Oklahoma, despite the fact the coaches poll is ranked, what's that, 836, excuse me. North Carolina State is right behind us. The fact that we played 3 top 10 teams and beat all 3, that's really helping us right now stay in that second place spot. Miami Hurricanes, they're at 8. Purdue is number 9. Nebraska at number 10. The Florida Gators, the team we beat first game of the season, 11. Florida State is 12. Michigan is 13. Texas Tech is 14. And finally, the Auburn Tigers come in at 15. So Gene Speedy Singleton is named SWAC Offensive Player of the Week once again for his magnificent performance versus Bethune-Cookman. Brandon Hall had a crazy stat line though. Dang. Corey Harrison had a great game versus Tennessee State, and look at Brandon Fry's stat line. 15 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks. Those are your MEAC Players of the Week. So let's look at the standings real quick. Alabama State is 3-0 in conference play, 6-0 overall. But look at Bethune-Cookman and Southern. They still have a chance to get the first place spot in case they catch us slipping. Mississippi Valley State, though, they're 3-0, close to controlling their own destiny. So join us next time. We're going down to Houston, Texas, and we're taking on the Texas Southern Tigers. That should be an interesting matchup, and it's going to be a regional broadcast. See you there.